base to the sponge room. I'm here 3,000 blocks away at this different ocean monument, and I'm gonna see if this one has a sponge room, because it would make my life a lot easier if it did, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff underwater, and we only have the 9 sponges from the Elder Guardians right now. And even if we don't get a sponge room from here, we're still gonna get some sponges from the Elder Guardians, so it's still going to be fine. And there's another ocean monument just a few hundred blocks from here. So once we get the sponges, then we're going to go over to that one and see if we can get some more sponges, because the more we have, the more convenient it will be. So I just cleared this monument, and as expected, there was no sponge room. Now there's still the final monument that I have the coordinates marked down for that I can get, and I hope I can get the sponge room from there. So there's the final ocean monument. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do right now is I'm going to record my entire clear of it, and I'm just gonna speed it up a lot. So what you should be seeing from now on is like a time lapse of me just going through the entire ocean monument and hopefully beating it and hopefully not dying, just sped up a lot. So yeah, here's actually a sponge room. So once we clear this ocean monument, we're going to be able to finally get some, like, decent amount of sponges. But yeah, I'm going to go back to my clear now. So I beat this ocean monument. This was the fastest clear yet, and it wasn't even close. But yeah, this is gonna be like 1 minute for you guys, but it was only like 5 or 6 minutes for me. So now I'm just going to go and get the rewards in both the gold blocks and the sponge room. Also, as you can see, I broke into the final room from the top, which is a strategy I discovered fairly recently with the last monument, and it makes clearing the monuments like a lot easier, because for me, I always had a really hard time finding the last one, and now they know it's at the top and I can just break into it. The monuments go way smoother. So now we're rid of the mining fatigue, so we can just get the sponges. And this feels like the appropriate amount of sponges to have for me. And yeah, I'm so glad that one of these countless fucking ocean monuments had an actual sponge room, instead of just being like a fucking sponge roomless existence. But yeah, we more than doubled the number of sponges we had. Now it's just a matter of going back into our base and then just like starting to work on the ocean monuments we have over there. Like, since I'm doing these time lapses anyway, I think I might just do like a time lapse of like my entire farming grind. Like, not like a long-term grind, but like rather like one instance where I just like run through like all of my farming projects. Yeah, I'm just gonna break out of the ocean monument because I'm not going to be coming back here, so I... fuck. Oh, Jesus. That was fucking close. That was fucking close. So my wheat farm and my sugarcane farm are starting to be done, so I'm going to start my time lapse. So yeah, that was a farm run. I have to do a lot of these to grind for all of the stuff that I want. Now, one thing is that for you this was like probably a minute, I would guess. But for me this was like 15 minutes. And I fucking hate these iron columns and I don't know how to get rid of them. So I was like, hey, I have like 8 chests or something with like items in them. Let's sort them out into like this entire monstrosity. This is probably a downgrade, but at least it's like organized and I can find stuff now. Since the easiest way to get rid of a bunch of water is using sand, I went and got a bunch of it. Now we're going to build a semi-automated contraption so we can clear out the water surrounding the ocean monument here, and I'm gonna come back when I have like a prototype built at least. I made this very basic machine and it should automate most of what I need automated. I still have to fix some of the positioning stuff because this one isn't working, but that should be a fairly easy fix. And I think you can just AFK here if everything works. Apparently there's some sort of issue. It seems to be working. It's still breaking some of the sand, but that's a loss I'm willing to take. Somehow a bunch of zombies ended up on my island. Thankfully they did not get to the villagers, but it's still highly inconvenient. So the first chunk of the sand is done, and it took like around 2 hours, I think. Now the next chunk I do is going to be fully automated because I don't want to spend like 20 to 30 hours on it because this is just the very start. So the next one is going to be absolutely completely full AFK for the 12x12 thing. I cleared out the first area and now it's time to build the machine for the second area that we're going to fill up over here. After having spent a lot of time tying the guardians in really ridiculous ways, I think I have finally created a machine that's completely automatic. Now I haven't tested it out yet for a long period of time, but if it works, it should be completely just automatic. Now I haven't turned the automatic part on because I want to see if it works first, and it seems to basically be working. Okay, so now let's turn on the automatic component and let's see how that goes. So let's get this functional, because it takes a bit of like finicking and it's not completely consistent unless you get the right rhythm, which takes a bit. But yeah, it seems like it's working, at least I think it's working. Now let's go disable the automatic dispensing thing and let's go check if it's actually working. And it seems to be, I think. So since the machine stopped working, if I moved up there, I moved the machine down here. So now the automatic machine is going to be down here, and I hope I don't get killed by a guardian, which is completely possible. However, I don't think it's as likely as it was the last time, because the last time it was going to be inevitable because I was surrounded by the ocean monument. But this time I'm next to like the empty area over there, so I doubt that I'm actually going to get killed by any guardians. So that's still a definite possibility, and it's what deterred me from being down here before. But I think this is just the best option right now because I can't really change the location to be up there because I can't just get it to work. But yeah, this is the state of the machine right now. This was so painless. I just automatically filled this all up with sand, and now we just have like this area to do, which is I think we're like a fourth done or something, or not a fourth, maybe an eighth. I don't even know. But yeah, we're making decent progress, and now we just have to build a machine for this chunk, and then we can do that chunk, and then we have to clear out this thing, and it's still going to be a lot of work, but at least it's work that's not like completely painful because the actual bulk, like the mindless bulk of it, can just be done with a machine, and it's not really a big deal. I've been AFKing sand for a bit, and this is the result. There's still a lot of work to be done, and I'm not even like halfway there. However, I'm slowly starting to get there, and soon enough I'll just have this entire thing cleared. The majority of the ocean monument has now been excavated. This has been like this giant, actually like immense project. I've spent an uncountable amount of hours on just working on this right now, and this is just the first of 3, although this might be the biggest project, or second biggest, or whatever. But yeah, this has just been such a big piece of work. Now thankfully most of it is AFK, but there's still the time factored in to have to build the sand machines, which does actually take a bit, and then clearing out the sand is also something that's like effort intensive. Now if I could have shulker boxes, the best thing to do would be to just get a ton of sand and then just make a flying machine and then be completely AFK throughout the entire process. But given that we can't have a shulker box right now, the best way to do it is just to like move every chunk that I do, and that means that it all just takes a really long time. But it's not a big deal for me at all. It's just something that needs to be done, and I don't mind doing it that much because you just get to like do other stuff while the game is AFKing. I finally finished clearing out this ocean monument. This was such a big project, like an unbelievably big project. But clearing the area out let me think more about what I'm going to do with the other two ocean monuments you have. And yeah, I'm pretty much committed to the plan I had before, except with some modifications. Those basically being that I don't really have a massive design in mind for one of them anymore, because I'm just going to merge the two ideas I had before, because they're going to be better if they're one thing, instead of if they're two separate things. So yeah, that's going to happen. So I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with the third ocean monument. Now another thing is I don't really have a proper design in mind for this area yet. And I mean, I'm not even done clearing it out. This ocean monument is going to be taken down in its entirety. And I don't even have any idea of what I'm going to do. Now I think a lot of it I'll be doing with sponges, but I think a lot of it I have to I have to use some more sand, probably, most likely. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I don't really have a design in mind other than I want this to be in the middle of a giant glass square, because that's what you do with that's what you do when you have an ocean monument, right? But yeah, that's the plan for now. Another thing that happened when we were clearing out the ocean monument is I met a wandering trader who was selling nautilus shells, and I could buy 5 off of him. Then I also saw a drowned who was holding a trident and a nautilus shell, and it only dropped a nautilus shell. So now we're only 2 nautilus shells away from being able to have a conduit, which might be really cool for doing various underwater stuff. And then there's also the map reveal, where the true size of the ocean monument in comparison to everything else can be seen. It's really a giant part of the world. But yeah, I'm really happy with where we are right now, and I'm looking forward to actually start working on the proper ocean monument itself. And as you can see, there's this one tiny thing here after I decided that like the better way would not be to have like the large radius, but to have like the small radius, just because it works better. You're probably going to see it when I'm going to like actually be building the thing. But yeah, so that's the thing that has happened. But yeah, so now I'm going to get to actually doing the stuff. And I have a ton of class here. And not only here, this is like just the start of the class I have. The bulk of my class is stored here, so I have a ton of class. So I can actually start working on it. Now the design might be kinda not good. I don't know, maybe a giant like glass square isn't like the best thing to do. But this is kinda what I want to do, so I'm going to go into it. So I replaced the sand walls of the ocean monument with glass walls, so now it's a more, I guess, beautiful thing. It doesn't look that great, obviously, because it's just like a glass cube and an ocean monument at this point, but I think it'll look really good later on. At least I hope so, because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tear down the ocean monument itself, so I can start building something new. Although the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to build like some aesthetic structures, but rather I want to start working on like various farms I want to have. So the thing I'm going to start building are like the farms I want here. So yeah, now the thing I have to work on is just like getting rid of the ocean monument. This is what the map looks like right now. Also, I just died to a guardian while trying to clear the ocean monument out of water, and we just ended up here at spawn for some godforsaken reason. So now we just have to get to our actual home. Because our bed was obstructed. I don't know how my bed would have gotten obstructed. This is a massive pain, especially because my base is genuinely thousands of blocks away from here, and then I still have to get the stuff and hope that it doesn't despawn, which is going to also be fucking annoying. This fucking sucks. This actually genuinely fucking sucks. But yeah, I hope this goes well. I hope everything ends well. One cool thing about this happening is that we found our starter base again, and the start of a sky island that never went anywhere. And I died again. There's another ocean monument here that's fucking insane. So I'm back at my base and I'm just gearing up real quick so I can actually go get my stuff back. So I'm right now I'm here and I'm trying to get my stuff back, and I don't know how it'll go, and I'm kinda really stressing because I had a ton of important stuff. Okay, so the important thing are the sponges. I need to get them in the inventory so they don't despawn. And whew. Okay, now it's just a matter of getting the fuck out of here before I die, which is going to be really fucking hard, because I think I'll probably die again soon. Oh my fucking god. And did we get it? I think we got it. I think we got most of everything. At least important things. I don't care about armor. As long as I have the sponges, I'm fine. That was stressful. That was genuinely really, really, really stressful. Where's my sword? Okay, here's my actual good sword. Yeah, we might have lost some armor, but I don't really care. When I'm back healed up fully, I'm gonna go again and see if I can get some. And this door will be really useful because it can just get us here. Fuck, 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 fuck. I think we're gonna die. I don't know. Oh, we're fucking dead. Okay, this time it didn't actually fucking spawn all the way back there, but we still need to make... Did we take off the iron? Yeah, I was just like, hey, let's go get the other stuff back. My health is full, it should be fine. It was definitely not fine. But, yeah. Oh, I think I might be fucked. Oh my god, this is a fucking travesty. So this time, I don't know, I'm not gonna... My render is down, so the chunk should not be loaded. Although that might not be anywhere near enough, but like, I don't know. Did I fucking bring all of my diamonds with me? Am I that stupid? I am that stupid. I guess it's called equipment time. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. If you just lose all of our stuff here, that'll fucking suck so bad. Jesus Christ, why did I go back to get my diamond stuff when I had the sponges? There's so many guardians though, it's like actually unbelievable. But like the most valuable thing are the sponges, and I guess I just have to like hunt some more ocean monuments and do stuff like that or something. I don't even fucking know. I'm just panicking right now. I should just calm down and oh, there's a trident guy. Wow, this is shit. This is bad. I hate the moment I'm currently in. I forgot to bring food this time, and I think all of my stuff might just be gone. I think all of my stuff might just very well be gone. I am feeling dejected. Especially given like how far we came and how now we just have lost everything, presumably. I'm not sure if we have lost everything though, I just assume that we have, because I think it's been enough time that it's despawned. I'm just frustrated at myself, I guess, right now mostly. Because there's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can genuinely do, yeah. I guess this is the end of the episode. The next episode is the rebuild. Probably I need to get so much more sponge. I need to get so much more sponge. But at least nothing can like erase the material process we actually did in like excavating the ocean monument. That was a big thing. But the fucking sponges...